right. Happy weekend. Hopefully, you are all enjoying a nice, restful weekend and getting refreshed to push on for these next few weeks. I am so excited to bring to you this amazing rock star strategy from the famous duo Burke and Izzo. They have been working together for the last 15 years and really have honed in on their craft of planning their instructional work. And so just thought this might be a really nice place for us to kind of dive in and see how other people plan to make sure that they hit all the components needed in the plan. All right, hopefully you enjoy.
Sharing a little bit about how you plan and what does that look like?
So we plan together on the same Google Doc. We edit together as we're discussing that Google Doc. Megan and I do not have the same common plan period. So what is working for us this year is in the evening we'll meet on Zoom and then virtually meet and go through our plans, and we kind of look at what we did last year and what needs to be tweaked, what needs to be changed to fit the certain group of students that we have this year.
With that, what is included in the electronic planner?
So we put our bell question in. We have our step-by-step what we're going to do. So it's not exactly detailed step-by-step, but it's an outline of we want to go over vocabulary. We're doing this lab today. If we are grouping them a certain way, we put our grouping. If we decide to do a different type of co-teaching, then we'll say, okay, we're going to parallel this, or we're going to do stations. This is what Burke is in charge of. This is what Izzo is in charge of, so that we have a common idea of what we are doing for the day.
Awesome. And then outlining the responsibilities on who's taking charge on each one.
Yeah.
Can we talk a little, I'm going to jump on what you were just talking about, the co-teaching structures. Can you talk a little bit about maybe even giving an example of how you decide to use what structure?
So the other day, one of our examples was we were doing an experiment about solubility, and the students had to do the solubility on the fat and the soap. And so our idea was to parallel it, and I was going to take one material for solubility that had all to do with the oil, and then Megan was going to do all the material that had to do with water, and then we were going to split the class in half just by table groups. There didn't need to be a certain structure of who went with who. It was just even amounts on both sides of the room, and then we went through the pieces on our side, and then we flipped sides. So the kids that were with me with the oil now went to see the process with the water, and vice versa.
And in that movement, in that break, we added movement so that they had a chance to take a little break, reset themselves to go and do another piece of the demo with us. This way they can reset themselves, and they're also hearing it from a different person.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like then the groups are much smaller as well. So then they have more individualized instruction for you receiving.
All right, and thank you again, Burke and Izzo, for sharing. And here's an example lesson plan, and here is a link of a PDF if you'd like to see the whole unit. All right, have a great weekend.